and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be bringing the latest updates on the transfer window. We start with Frenkie de Jong, and talking about his potential move to Manchester United. English sources have been reporting that de Jong is now open to joining Manchester United. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona have informed 4 exit-bound players not to turn up for pre-season. We are going to be looking at that as well. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. If you're a lover of FC Barcelona, make sure to do so. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. As per a fresh update from The Guardian, Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong is open to joining Manchester United this summer, with the two clubs reaching an agreement over a transfer fee. Earlier this week, Manchester United and Barcelona struck up an agreement over a fee of the 25-year-old. The Red Devils will be shelling out an initial sum of €65 million plus add-ons to sign Frenkie de Jong from Barcelona. Despite the two European giants agreeing on a fee, de Jong was believed to be still reluctant to make the jump to England. The Netherlands international has time and again stated that he is at his dream club and does not wish to leave this summer. However, it seems like the midfielder has now mellowed down on his stance and is now open to making the switch to Old Trafford. A move to Manchester United will now see de Jong reunite with his former Ajax boss Erik ten Hag, who took over the reins at the club this summer. Man United have been pushing for the midfielder signing ever since ten Hag joined the club. The Dutch tactician has been keen on a reunion with the 25-year-old as he sought to replace the departed Paul Pogba, who is set to join Juventus on a free transfer. The two clubs had been in talks over a deal for the Netherlands star for a while now, and after prolonged talks, an agreement has now been finalized, with Frenkie de Jong also now given the green light. According to English sources, a move could be finalized as soon as he returns from his holidays. So with each passing day, the possibility for Frenkie de Jong moving to Old Trafford becomes very, very clear. And of course, we've been talking how close how this deal is becoming. And English sources are already, being excited. You can see how they are excited that they have gotten a new star in Man United. Definitely a new star that we are losing from Barcelona, unfortunately for us. So everything is set to be finalized according to the Guardian newspaper in England. So one thing that was normally holding this deal, or one thing that was delaying the deal from potentially going through, was Frenkie de Jong himself, that have been saying it time and time again that he wished to stay at Barca for a long time. So going by this report from the Guardian newspaper, he's open for a move. So it wouldn't even surprise me that there'll be another time that will bring other reports, maybe in Spain, saying that Frenkie de Jong is still insisting that he wants to stay. So that's just all about speculations in this transfer window. But if this is the case, that Frenkie de Jong have accepted a move to Old Trafford, then so be it. Of course, we are all expecting that at some point, things will go well for United. And definitely, they are getting their man from all indications. So right now, with the deal almost getting done, talking about Barcelona in our own perspective, definitely Barca have been talking about replacements, about if Frenkie de Jong leaving, we need a replacement for him. Bernardo Silva's name so far have been linked, even though these days reports have been so cool when it comes to Bernardo Silva. We have not been talking about Bernardo Silva a lot, but that does not mean Barca are not keeping close tabs. Of course, even though the asking price from Manchester City was in fact, it was not funny, it was astronomical. Definitely 90 million euros is no small money, and Barca should never pay such an amount for Bernardo Silva. But let's see how it goes. But Xavi have already made it clear that as Frenkie de Jong is leaving, he's going for Bernardo Silva. He has no other option. Even though I've been getting names like Carlos Soler of Valencia, another strong name that we have been talking about, I think that Carlos Soler might enter the fray if and only if push comes to shove. That is, if Barca can't get their hands on Bernardo Silva, then might be Carlos Soler will be considered by manager Xavi. So let's see what happens in the next coming weeks. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona will begin their pre-season camp ahead of the 2022-23 campaign this coming Monday, July 4, as manager Xavi Hernandez gets set to take a closer look at his squad and prepare his players for the new season. The manager, will have some tough decisions to make with regard to the futures of some players who are unwanted at the club. And as reported by Mundo Deportivo, Xavi has already made a decision over the futures of 4 players, as he has informed Samuel Umtiti, Oscar Mingueza, Ricky Puig, and Martin Braithwaite not to turn up for pre-season. It is no secret that Umtiti is not in the manager's plans, and the Frenchman has already been informed to find a new club. The injury-prone defender is attracting interest from clubs in France and Italy, and an exit looms large this summer, with the club asking him not to come for pre-season. Mingueza has fallen down the pecking order at the Camp Nou as well, having failed to convince manager Xavi of his abilities. The Masia graduate is another player who has already been told that he does not feature in the plans and is now unlikely to join the pre-season camp either. Mingueza's fellow La Masia product Ricky Puig is another player who is on the chopping blocks. The midfielder is way down the preference order at the club and has no chance of playing regularly if he stays at the Camp Nou. A departure would be the best move for all parties involved. The trio of Umtiti, Mingueza and Ricky Puig has penciled to join the pre-season camp on the coming Monday, but they have now been informed not to turn up for the camp and sort out their futures. The same applies to out-of-favor striker Martin Braithwaite, with the only difference being that the Dane was supposed to join the pre-season training on July 11 after having featured in international matches earlier this month. The forward has been reluctant to leave Barca and has stated that he wishes to continue at the Camp Nou. But Xavi informing him not to join the pre-season could force the ex-Middlesbrough ace to consider his options. That is a bold step by Xavi, telling these players not to turn up for pre-season. Of course, clearly making them be aware that there is no chance. Because normally pre-season is to, bring in your players, assess them, prepare them for the new season, and definitely bringing out these exit-bound players might just be like, maybe they stand a chance to continue at the Camp Nou next season, and Xavi don't want that. Xavi don't want to give them the impression that they still have the chance, they still have hopes of staying. We are in a rebuilding process, and they themselves, they know that they don't stand any chance to future. Why making things just difficult? Because all of them, apart from Ricky Puig, I think all of them are so hard-headed when it comes to leaving Barcelona. So Xavi taking this bold step, this, how can I put it, brave decision not to call out these players, that speaks volume. That speaks so much volume for the players themselves that they are not in the picture of Xavi's plans, and they should look for their clubs as soon as they can. I've been talking about links to Umtiti, nothing have materialized so far. Talking about Lenglet as well, nothing. Even though we're getting a Lenglet is closer to Tottenham Hotspur. Ricky Puig have been linked to Lazio from what we are getting. And of course, Braithwaite is even the worst because Braithwaite is always saying that he does not want to leave. Even if he's on a loan move, Braithwaite says he is not willing to leave. So that's where the problem lies. But definitely, I think with this Xavi's decision, they themselves, they will reflect. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, it's bye-bye.